Alrighty. Hopefully it's up live. Make sure we are up and live. I'll get everything moved out of the way with my... Oh no! Get it all laid flat. Okay. Welcome, welcome. The stream is starting. So today, if anybody is watching this back, or I don't think anybody's live here yet with me, but today, I've kind of been off inactive off the YouTube stuff for a little bit. Might just chill out for a few minutes. I don't know about playing any music or anything. I don't know what would work for that. I think we're all right. Make sure everything's good. No drop frames. Properties. Filters on this. Shoot. I put the gain up a little bit, so the mic should pick me up a little bit better. I'm gonna move this right there. Okay. So today, I'm building a computer, if that's not evident enough from the title and what's on screen in front of you. Yeah, but today I'm building a PC, a pretty decent gaming PC, I'd say. We're using a MSI B550 Tomahawk board that I picked up secondhand at a really good deal. In fact, it had a Ryzen 5 3600 on here that I'm using on another system. And I recently acquired 64 gigs of RAM, so I popped that out of my stream PC and I put my 32 in here. Figured that'd pair pretty good with a 5800X. This is the fastest, well, not the fastest one, but this will be my first time building a higher end 5000 system. I've got a couple 5500 builds I've done, the Ryzen 5 5500, but this is the first real high end 5800X Ryzen 5000 series build. I do have a 5900X that's going in my own system shortly, but for today I am putting the 5800X in here with 32 gigs of RAM on the B550 Tomahawk, and to pair with that, the ever so sweet RX 5700 XT, Radeon RX 5700 XT. Really good 1080p graphics card, can handle 1440p still. Around the same level as a 1080 Ti from NVIDIA, or something along the lines of like a 2070 Super. Without ray tracing though. There's no ray tracing on this card. This is pure raster. But still, for somebody wanting to do gaming and not worry about ray tracing, this card can absolutely deliver. And honestly, this system will pair wonderfully. I'll go ahead and show. Here's the box. 5800X already got installed, so I have the 32 gigs of RAM. It's 3200 speed, so I mean it is what it is. It's not cream of the crop, but it can definitely get the job done. Also, putting that pairing that with the Fanjang NVMe SSD 1TB S500 Pro. So this claims up to 3,500 megabyte per second read speed, which is really pretty decent. This is competing with some of the higher end drives, so we'll see if it really performs that quick. But figured a 1 terabyte in here would do nicely, and then of course there's expandable storage. We also have some Vetro ARGB fans. I'm going to put 2 in the front because this case takes 1, 2. I'm going to pop these 2 screws out, and then I can access the fan mounting solution there. And I'm going to take this fan off, and we'll have 1 exhaust on the top. This black, but so I have 2 in the front, 1 exhaust, technically 2 exhausts. With ARGB, no software control on this one. I'm going, well, it can be plugged up for software control, but I really do prefer the having the hubs with a remote, because I don't like software bogging down system resources, even though it's negligible. Whoops, I bumped the camera. Even though it's probably negligible performance, I still don't like software and stuff like RGB Fusion anyways. It likes to flag as anti-cheat software, so you have to enable your RGB, set it, then shut the program down, lock it in, and then it's just a pain, really. And if you can control with the remote on the fly, I like that, personally. So, but I'll go ahead and wire it up for the motherboard control as well, but it's not necessary. So that swings out like so, and I guess I can access that fairly easily. Yeah, cool. I haven't worked in an NZXT case many times. This would be one of my first. I don't even know which model case it is. It might be from their build service. I don't know. But I'm also going to be including on this a Wraith. I think this is a Wraith Spire cooler from like the first, second gen with a copper slug, and that'll be enough probably to cool that 5800X. It'll be a little on the warmer side, but in case it looks weird, I've taken the shroud off, and I'm going to spray paint that gray to kind of match the aesthetic of this system, because we got the gunmetal gray on the card here with some silver lines. So I'm probably gonna do like another gray. You know, it's white, gray, white, gray, white, gray, white, black, black, white, and gray, everything. So on the front panel here, I think it has a little scratch or scuff mark. I'm going to also spray paint that, not the whole thing, but do some lines to kind of match the design on the graphics card back plate. So that will, yeah, I think that'll look pretty nice, and give a little custom touch to the inside of here. Oh, and speaking of custom, also have Formula Mod extension cable kit. So I think this just covers the, yeah, this is it. I like this design. Again, black, white, and gray. Picked these up on Amazon for a pretty good price, and covers my 6-pin and my 8-pin to the GPU. Up top covers the 8-pin EPS connector and the 12-pin motherboard. So without further ado, we're going to start building. And actually, before that, I am going to check what wattage this power supply is, because I have not even checked what was in here when I picked it up. So, whoops. We're going to find out what that is right now. I like this case. It's got pretty minimal front panel stuff. It's got a USB, I guess that's a 3.0, it's purple, and then a Type-C. And I think the Type-C is hooked up. Yes, it is. So we do have a working front panel Type-C, which is very nice to have. Good motherboard. So I guess this might be an NZXT build services thing. I'm not sure. I'll have to see what components they like to use together, but it's a really stable, solid first, like it's a good platform. I mean, AM4 still got a lot of power left in it, and the MSI boards are like they're good. So should have no problems whatsoever getting a good price for this system, and also I mean, it'll perform fantastic for most anybody looking for something around $1,000. So that's what I'm looking to get out of it. I think it's worth it. But so this is a M12-2 Bronze Evo Edition from Seasonic, which Seasonic does make pretty solid units. But I will have to take it out here, just wiggle it around a little bit so I can see what wattage we're working with. But it's a pretty big unit. I imagine this might be a 700 watt. We'll see. It is bronze, so it's on the not super high end. But I mean, really, the 5800X is going to draw 120 watts peak, maybe, not even, probably. And the 5700 XT is probably going to peak around 250. Then you take into account little things here and there. I mean, this system can run probably safely off a 550 watt power supply unit. A lot of people love to just go overkill on power supplies, and that's a good thing considering what we're dealing with as far as upgrades, the new next generation stuff. But this is a 750 watt unit with 744 watts delivered on the 12 volt rails, 80 plus bronze, full modular. So this is a really good unit, actually. 750 watt. This can handle up to probably, I mean, consider my system is running a 750 watt gold with a 3080 Ti right now. It can handle probably a 3080 Ti. So, for anybody looking to upgrade past the RX, or the 5700 XT, it can, yeah. Now it's going to be a pain in the butt to get this thing screwed back on. That's, I'm going to have to rewire it for the custom cables, but that'll be okay. There we go. Got one screw in. And two. So it's been remounted. It's already wired up and everything. Cables management's done really well, so that makes me also think this is probably from NZXT's BLD build program. I'm not sure. It came with a, I guess it didn't come with this card. It came with maybe like a, I think like a 2060 and a Ryzen 5 3600 on the board, but I figured this board can handle a lot more than a 3600, so why not do it some justice and let it really let's give the board some work. So 5800X I picked up for a really good deal. Gonna throw that all together and make a really good computer here. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably start hooking this stuff, just so I don't have anything in the way. And yeah, I'm gonna hold off on mounting the CPU cooler for now, because I do have to spray paint this. Actually, I think it'll clip back on without having to need to be screwed on. So I can go ahead and install this and we'll clip it back on after I do some, get that spray painted up, look nice and clean and a little custom. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the NVMe in, start taking apart some cables, and honestly, look at that, another Type-C on this. So that's 2 USB Type-Cs. Yeah, this makes, I like this. It's pretty premium feeling. So, and we got dual. Yeah, that's a good board. That's a really good board. MSI B550 Tomahawk. Lots of, yeah, that's a good board. I like that one. Oh, okay. MSI always makes fairly decent boards. They're always kind of on the top end as far as power delivery and not dropping out and thermals and all that good stuff. So, let us get started. Oh, I'm going to swap my bit out on that one. So I'm gonna put Windows on this NVMe, and yeah, I think it'll be pretty. It's advertising 3,500 megabyte a second. We'll see if it holds up to that, but from what I read on Amazon, it is a cheaper brand, Chinese, but people say yeah, it delivers on what it states. So we will install it. Do I really need a box cutter for this tiny little thing? I don't like chewing up my boxes, ripping and tearing stuff. So we will box cutter the tiny box. Might have more things to box cutter soon. I plan on either streaming or making a video installing the water block on my. Oh, okay. Well, that's good outside. On my 3080 Ti custom loop that I need to do that. So that'll be a fun stream or video, but I'll need a lot more time than I do today. I'm already creeping up on 6 o'clock, and I got to be out by around 7 or so. Oh, they included a screw for me. How convenient. That's actually really convenient because yeah, there's a screw that came included with the drive. So I appreciate that. So this has a 3-year warranty. Sorry, I need to. There you go. So anybody is interested in getting a 1 terabyte NVMe, yeah, this might be a good budget option if you're trying to get into the lower end of the high end, if that makes sense. But yeah, so we'll. Oh, there we go. Yep. Inserted. We'll lock it down. Punch the screw into the other one. Be all set. Go ahead and use the included screw. Take our stuff off of the thermal pad here. Who's calling me? I'm back. Alrighty. Excuse me, sorry. But we're back. I'm going to go ahead and put that down there. And we should be all set. There we go. Hopefully it's making some good connection there. Once I tighten her down, I think we'll be all right. So let's see. No way. They also include a tiny, tiny M.2 screwdriver in the bottom underneath the SSD. All right. That's genius. Thank you. This is impressed already. Very impressed. And like that's an extra $2, you know, to have to produce something like that. And then including a screw. It's little stuff that they don't have to do that you can appreciate a lot. Like, that's good on them. Good on them for that. That's pretty good. Now let's just hope the drive functions properly, because if it doesn't, then I understand why they threw that extra in there. But for now, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'll go ahead and finish punching that screw down. Then I got to figure out what happened to the other one, because I don't know where it went. Gotta be in here, right? Maybe it just popped out. I know I put it somewhere. Let's see. There it went. I had it set on the side of the case. It hit my toe. Feel it. Oh. Now, who knows where it went on this floor? Wow. Phenomenal. Oh, what a mess. It hit my toe, and then where'd it go? What? Dude. Now I'm not happy. Can't believe that just happened. On the floor looking for this thing, and I can't find it. The little screw fell down. This is ridiculous. I felt it hit my toe. And then from there, who knows? Ugh. Okay. Well. What a disaster. I got extra M.2 screws, but they don't match that one, except maybe this one. Nope. Nope. That is not the right kind either. Can never be easy, can it? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and unhook these, because these are going to have to be routed in the back regardless with the cable extensions. I will also tuck this one through to have some fun with. I think that'll look pretty good though. Oh yeah, that'll match the aesthetic perfectly, perfectly. One, two. Keep the last one out for the. I guess technically I'm going to need this one as well. Even though I'm not going to plug that one in all the way. But it's there for down the road on another PC. Or a GPU upgrade or whatever, you know? So we got that extra. Just in case need it. Then we will feed that down through here. Right. Go ahead and plug these up. This one's going to be tricky to get to. The fan's already there. Let me go ahead and take that rear exhaust fan off. One. Oh, I got the wrong bit in there still. That'll make things easier. I don't know where this fan header runs. It seems like it runs off of. Oh, it's just a 3-pin. So that will be no problem. But I just got to figure out which one it is once I get this unscrewed. Give it a little tug. See where the tension is in. I would normally make this a little easier on myself, but since I'm streaming it, I don't want to block the view too much here, but I probably am now. It's all right. I'm going to do it at an awkward angle because the camera tripod. There we go. Oh, let's run through a little clip up here. Okay, I think it's this one. Yep. Got it. Ugh. Well, what's happening in the back with it? We freed our fan. We are waiting to get it out. All right, fan is out. Removed. I'm gonna put that on my fan little thing over here. And once I get this system all cleaned up and everything, it is pretty clean in here already. I gotta give it that. Now is when I'm gonna switch to no fingerprint mode on the new stuff I'm putting in. Put some gloves on. Bought the extra larges. Hopefully they'll be big enough. They are just big enough. A little baggy, but that's not a problem. All right. Now I can wipe this thing down. I'll get the toothbrush. Get all the dusties out. I don't know if you can see all that dust kicking out of there, just rubbing a toothbrush through it, but yeah, look at that. Toothbrush. More uses than just for your teeth. Not too many other areas in here where I see dust. Just that exhaust really was the main spot. And we got that taken care of. I'll give it a good wipe down before it's all finished, you know. All right, so next up, we are going to still need to find that screw. I don't need to get too far, too ahead of myself until I get that screw punched in. This old case box out of the way. Not down there. It is not this case. Or back down. Don't see it over here. Nope, not in there either. Huh. How did that just happen? It just disappeared. Hit my toe and it's gone. Okay. There it is. Oh my God. It went under one case, behind the box of the thing, and underneath. Okay, what we got? We found it. It's recovered. Mission successful. That's not the right, that's not even the same kind of screw. How does that happen? Okay. We're going to continue on regardless for now, and I'll find that screw later. Okay. So, time to smooth the case out of the way and undo these fans. Or undo the boxes for the fans. Get the fans installed. Thing, yeah, inserts like that. So we're going to want to install the fans here. That will be one of our intakes like so. Yeah. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and screw those in. This will be a really, yeah, I like this solution for a removable fan thing, you know. One. Two. 3 screws. Then we'll have our 4th one. All right. One down. These do run the standard addressable headers. You can also daisy chain them, and then it is a 4-pin included. But we're going to, or it's a 4-pin PWM. So there's our remote. We also have our controller. Or our fan hub, sorry. So this can take, so you can wire this to your motherboard. And all this runs also to one fan header on your board. And then it powers by SATA. And you can also set it up to run to your reset switch on your case. This case does not have a reset switch, so, you know, it is what it is there. But it takes 4, so it takes 6 addressable ARGB devices, and then 6 fan headers. They're all PWM, and that will feed to one port on your board. So that makes this really convenient. And let's say you have like 4 fans, leave 2 of these open, and then you can put 2 ARGB, other devices, strips, etc., and that will be great. Just going over that, showing how these fans work. I've used these before, and I really did enjoy using them. The quality on the RGB is pretty good, and it's affordable. So that's the main thing we're going for, is looking good, keeping it affordable, keeping the price down, and just making it as premium as possible for the least amount of money we can. So that looks good to me. And I will go ahead and use these old fans screws over here. I have a plethora of screws and other miscellaneous PC building things, so I will just go ahead and use what's already laying around rather than ripping open new little plastic bags and having to make more trash. So there we go. Alrighty. There we go. All right, those are all good. And I guess that'll just, and then we're lock it in and we're good. So that's the intake fans done. Go ahead and get our last fan exhaust up in the top left. Move this out of the way. Ooh, completely. For now. What time is it? We're looking at 6:20. So got another 40 minutes on this build. I think I can finish it up, except for of course the custom spray paint stuff. That can always happen whenever. As long as it's done is the main thing. Getting it built and having the time to actually stream a build is really hard for me right now. So that's my goal, is to find some time to do some content in my schedule, how it is right now. I would love to be making more videos, and I know I'm behind on some, but I just I'm doing what I can for now. We're gonna go ahead and have you here. There we go. Excellent. There we go. And then the last screw for our fans. I'm stripping it out now, so no, we're gonna lock it in there and be done with it. Okay, all the fans are installed. That means I gotta find a spot for the hub, but I would wait on that till the last thing. And yeah, we're getting there. Oh, I do need a back plate because this motherboard did not come with a back plate, or the system didn't. I guess the cooler was removed prior to me getting it. So I'm gonna pick up a bunch of these AM4 back plates as well on Amazon, just in case you are missing one. Comes with all the mounting hardware necessary, but we are only going to need the plate itself today, not the clips if you're using a different mounting method. So we will cover this box back up and keep our clips and stuff in there. I'll throw it down in the bottom of the little toolbox over here. Yeah. That mounted on. Ugh. Might have to put a little something underneath it. Box cutter. That'll work. It'll lay flat and keep the pressure on the plate there, so I can actually screw it in. The worst thing in the world is having this thing drop out on you. You're trying to, just like that actually. It doesn't take much at all. Let me actually, not the box cutter. Let's use the ARGB thing. You want to call it like a control box, but it's just literally a hold on, magnetic tip screwdriver. Can you help me here? What? Something's not letting me go all the way down. Well, easy solution on that is to, I don't know. That's annoying. Get an extra screw somewhere. I guess I'll have to hold it and screw one thing in at a time. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it. But before I do that, let me actually unhook this. Hello. There we go. And now I can run our last cable to the EPS. Whoops. To the EPS connector over here. Push this thing out of the way. You really can't even see this one, but I will definitely use it because I bought the full kit. There's something that clicked. Oh, excellent. All right, that'll be what it is whenever I get to it. So, those are all good. I got to run these, feed these wires back as well, but that's not urgent. I want to get that back plate in place. So let's go ahead and thermal paste our CPU up, get it started, and yeah. Really can't unscrew this thing, can I? All right. We've got pretty decent coverage. I think I got plenty on there. So that's good. We will, let's see if I can run this behind there or not. Another phone call that I'm not going to take right now. That's going to have to wait. Okay. Yeah, that is bumping it. So we got to tuck that even more. Want to turn on its own. We're not going to have that, but I am going to get this locked in right up here. Get underneath here, the back plate. Holy crap, this is a slippery disaster waiting to happen, I think. Where's my back plate at? Did it disappear? Where the heck did it go? Oh, there it is. I didn't have it under there. I was reaching around trying to find it, and it wasn't even underneath. There you go. Oh, shit. Okay, that started threading. Next step is getting this one starting to thread. Okay. Could have done that an easier way, but I just really didn't feel like messing with it, so. Want to be able to keep it on camera too. There we go. Sorry. I'm in the shot. But that is probably going to have enough cooling performance even when it boosts up to keep this CPU under reasonable temperatures, especially now that they have two intakes and 2 exhausts rather than just having 2 exhausts previously on this. We'll be all right, I think. I'm not too concerned. All right, she is definitely on there the right way. Now it's just a matter of getting this. Sweet, we got it. Fan header's out of the way there. Once I get the shroud on, it'll be painted up gray. Pop it on like so. A little gray accent to go with the white and the gray on that, the gray on the board, gray on the so. And we can make the lights whatever color we want to. So next step would be, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this back mounted where it was supposed to be. I might unhook these, or at least, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and daisy chain that. So daisy chaining, for anybody that doesn't know what a daisy chain is whenever this branches off, feeds from one to the other, and it'll use less ports that way. But we really don't need to do that for this build. We only have 3 ARGB fans in our header, or our there it is. Our box only has room for 6, so we're not gonna waste time. But you can do that if you're very limited on if you only have one header on your motherboard and no box, and you want to use ARGB software control, like from the motherboard, you could order 2 of these fans by themselves, daisy chain them, run just one header to the board, and then you can control both the fans off of one header, which is that's essentially what this does, but this is like big boy version of what I was just describing. So, all right, we will make some more room as far as pulling these cables. Oh, well, I pulled it and knocked the whole camera around. That's okay. Yeah, we might as well just undo the cables at this point. These gloves do definitely get in the way, though. Especially when you're trying to be quick about something, doesn't really work. But yeah, we're gonna probably have to unhook this one. Which is fine. Keep the cables clean. I get it. I don't know if I'll do a perfect cable management on the build today, but I do always clean that up when I have a little more time. But I'm starting to run out. And then I have to take this system and use some painter's tape and spray paint it up and get it how looking how I want to, and then I'll probably put it up on the website. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Not the website part, but just leave these here. It came loose, darn. Maybe it's this one that goes. Yes, it is. What the? Oh, we're gonna redo this. Run that through there. Along with that, this through there. Whoop. Along with that. Say I don't care about cable management that much, but I'm definitely having it set up to where it can be easily managed whenever the time comes to manage these cables. But they got to all feed out this way. We're definitely gonna have to lock this in like so. What the heck? Oh, there's some cord underneath there, I think. Don't want to be pinching cords. There we go. Woo. I think we'll be okay once I get this screwed in, yeah? Oh, yeah. Now we'll stand it up. Now pull these through. Actually, I'll feed that underneath there so it'll stay. Not making a nest of a rat's nest of cables sticking out every which way. Okay, so those are fed through now. So one set done. The others will come through here. That took care of that. Got the messy cables out the back. Underneath. This is supposed to go underneath. I will likely put the, whoops, my head. Control box up here. Make sure it is still accessible. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. I think this is a double-sided like little adhesive pad. Remote control and our sticky pad. Whew, that is sticky. So I'm going to stick the pad on. And we will find a good spot for it once I get this. Ugh. Oh no. Okay, we're good actually. It's supposed to pull out of there. We have some extra SATA cables. Go ahead and start making the cables look a little cleaner. It's a whole lot of extra cable going on there, though. I don't have to get the custom cables perfect, but I like to at least get it aesthetically pleasing before the end of the build. Come on. Don't be a pain in my butt. Okay. Okay, looks good enough right now. Alright, sweet. So now I can feed these through. Oh, sorry, that was out of frame the whole time. Now I have our, this I gotta feed through like so. But I will feed the fan cables through first. Hold on. Hello. I am back again. Okay, back to what I was doing. Unhooking these twist ties so I can run all the cables from that rear exhaust ARGB fan out to the fan hub once it is put in place. There we go. Got it. Getting caught on the tiniest little. Yeah, these gloves really don't help with this part at all. I got it. We're okay. Wait. Now we'll run the cable. The custom sleeve cable's out the back in that same little spot. Come on now. I know it'll fit. There we go. Easy. We'll go ahead and hook that up. Well, I can pull the CPU down. Hook these up like so. And that's good. So we'll go ahead and tuck that under here like the old one was. And hopefully that'll that will stay as it is. That'll be another little spot for me to work some other magic. But getting there now, starting to. Okay. Now we're gonna hook up the doohickey. And I don't want to take up one of these slots. This is really the most appropriate space for it, I think, is up here. Let me go ahead and hook up the ARGB first. And I'll work it from that way. And go over the top this way. Then we got this one. Another one like so. Yeah, this is a really decent fan hub, to be honest. Standard, uses standard stuff, so you can use it with whatever you want. And yeah. So you're not just limited to it being a proprietary. You don't have to always buy Vetro brand or whatever. You can use anything with this, which is what I always like in products like this, because that doesn't lock you into being forced to only buy those products from that brand in case, for whatever reason, you want something from a different brand. You know, it's just not the most consumer-friendly approach, I don't think, to. It's great for them, I'm sure, but as far as wanting to, I don't need that. Well, yeah, I was gonna run that just to be on the safe side, but why am I getting all these phone calls today? This is not okay. All right. We'll work with the rat's nest, I guess. Clean it up just a little bit, and then I got 15 minutes. Then we'll be all out of time on this build for today. that does look like it will run down here just fine. This is going to have to stay up here for sure, because I know our ARGB headers are through here, and we'll need that extra fan header as well to run out the same spot. But at least I can Velcro this sucker down. Now I can SATA it up. Then we got these to use on 2 SSDs down the road if they want to expand it out, whoever owns this PC. And yeah, tuck that in, hide that pretty good. These will have to be managed. Oh wow, okay, this is nice. I can run this to these slots. Okay, I see NZXT. I see what you're doing, NZXT. I appreciate it. Just not having to use zip ties all the time. I can just kind of run at these like little cable guides, and cable guides here as well. So that's good job. But I am going to bring this in this way a little bit more. And I got more straps and stuff myself laying around, but I mean, a lot of times you don't need them. Hey. All right. Oh, there is actually one little more thing right here for me. I'll twist it up. All right, let's check it out on the other side now. Yep, gotta run our fan header right here. Next, we're gonna need to run our ARGB header up the top, right up here, which is no problem. So it actually runs perfect. Got the perfect amount of room for that, I believe. Yes, we do. Building with gloves is really not fun. Man, that one doesn't want to play nicely at all. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll give it a little bit more. There we go. We got it. So it's can be run software or remote controlled now. That's all cleaned up. Only thing left that I see is the graphics card. Oh, and the screw that I still haven't found, but that'll be what that is for now. So here we go. Last but not least, the GPU. So, system is almost finished now. Go ahead and close my door up. MSI 5700 XT Mech OC going into the system. So it's a really, I mean, this system's really nicely matched up and color coordinated and stuff. I'm proud of this one. I like this one. This is one of the more high-end ones I've built to sell at this point. So I will definitely have this like a showpiece, but an advertising, a build advertising worthy. Looks good though. There we go. One screw in, and I'll go ahead and put the other in as well. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything this time. I think last time I hooked up ARGB, I forgot to plug the SATA in, but I know I got it this time. Power it. Okay. Now we'll have to play with these cables. Huh. Oh, there is two there. Okay, I see now. These plugged up. Got the black, white, and gray here as well to the GPU. Extra black. But that'll be whatever it is. I'll have to figure something out about that. But I think that should work for now, yeah? Yeah, that's pretty close to being finished, I think. I mean, I gotta clean the cables up a little bit more, you know. But that's about there. I will go ahead. It does come with a little glass panel. I'm gonna. Don't need to show that on stream, but I'll have it here. It's right there, so I can just like that, go with it. But for now, let's go ahead and make sure it boots. So I got one power cable run here and another. Uh-oh. There it is. Got it. So yeah, the build's not finished. That is definitely needs to be disclosed. It's got a little more that needs done before it is ready to be finished. Like I said, spray paint and a little bit of touch up on the front. I mean, it's not bad. Honestly, you probably won't even show up on camera, but there's a little bit of scratch here, so I'm going to go kind of just do some gray lines just to match the aesthetic, like I said before, on the back of the GPU here with some of those angled lines. Okay, so it is technically done and theoretically should work, so let's see. Yeah, it works. Works no problem. There's a little bit of RGB on this system as well. I will go ahead and remove the tag. See if it works with the... It is wired to the board right now, but we can disable that if we need to. I think I can switch. Yeah. So I can go mode. You can bump the speed up on that as well. Not that fast. Bump it up one. Oh yeah, there's a lot of airflow. Holy crap. But it is DRAM boot. We're booting right now, so postcode is cleared for the boot. Yeah, system is done. I'm really hoping that a friend or something could get this PC, because I really do like this one. This one's really clean. But if not, you know, it'll be good for somebody for sure. I'll play with the RGB a little bit more. Let's see what other modes we gotta go out. Oh, I like that galactic purple. There's a lot of lighting modes to cycle through. The white looks good. I think I just do static white on it. But then I can also switch to bump the brightness down or bump it up. It is wired to the ARGB. So I think if I cut that off, yeah, it's synced to the motherboard now. Powered off, powered on. So it has 3 power modes for this, for these RGB fans. If you're interested, anybody interested in watching this, it's ARGB Vetru 120 case fans. Get the 3-pack with the fan hub. But yeah, I'm just leaving it on the default stuff. Let me cut the lights off. They'll really show up better. Yeah. I like that. That's good. Very nice. You can't see it from the front, only from the side, but because this is just a straight black front panel. But it would make a really slick gamer PC for somebody who is looking. So that about does it for this build stream. I do have a couple other systems I'm in the process of building, but I got to get some benchmarks done first on my Ryzen 5 5500 system with a 3050, and then I might do a stream build of that system hopefully in the next week or so. Hopefully I can get this one sold, get some money back, and roll with it. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, we're just at an hour 20. This has a little more custom work. I got more wiring to do, or just some more playing around with a little bit more custom paint touch-ups. But for the most part, yeah, it's been fun. Got a computer built today. That's the main thing. So yeah, this has been the Rottenness Monster. Check out the website. Check out the Twitch. Check out other videos on my channel, all tech, computer, gaming content. So yeah, I'll see you in the next stream and or video.